I don't remember the exact moment I understood that home wasn't a safe place. That knowledge didn't arrive in a single blow. It dripped in, year after year, like water on stone, until it wore a habit into me, flinching every time the front door slammed. My mother wasn't born a villain. Once, she too had been a child betrayed by the people who were supposed to protect her. But pain, left untreated, doesn't dissolve. It passes on, like a virus looking for its next host. And the host became me. 3 different fathers, 3 different attempts at normal life, none of them working out. One went to prison when I was still small. My older sister eventually vanished from my day-to-day life, custody handed to her father's family, somewhere far from a mother who, even then, wasn't coping. I was the one who stayed.
I was 7, then 10, then 14. The numbers changed. The pattern didn't. A broken plate, an unmade bed, a look she decided she didn't like. Any excuse was enough for her anger to spill over, and I was always there, the only one with nowhere else to go. There was a day she held a knife up to my face, not that she seriously meant to use it, but long enough that it burned itself into my memory forever. There was a day she broke her own nose in a fit of rage, and of course, I was the one blamed for it. Kids learn fast to read the weather of a house by the smallest signs, the sound of footsteps, the way a cabinet door slams. I learned that before I learned my multiplication tables.
My mother's control didn't stop at her fists. At one point, she actually managed to send me out of the country, to get rid of me, to put distance between us. And it was only my stepfather's intervention that got me back to what was, at best, the appearance of a home. Later, in college, I felt something close to a normal life for the first time in years. Studies, independence, a shot at becoming someone who wasn't measured in bruises. My mother couldn't stand it. For no reason at all, she called the police on me, just to remind me that she still held power over me. I left, not all at once, but gradually, the way people abandon a sinking ship, grabbing one plank, then another. The years that followed were fractured. A friend's couch here, a rented room there, sometimes just the street. Homelessness doesn't arrive with fanfare. It seeps in quietly, somewhere between "you can crash here" and "I have nowhere to go." I still tried. Even after everything, I still tried. I reconnected with my sister, who had also been hit, though by her account not as badly. Then with my mother. Maybe hoping for a miracle. Maybe just tired of fighting alone. I told her I was homeless, that I had nowhere to sleep. She laughed. It wasn't a dramatic moment, no shouting, no blow, just a short laugh on the other end of the line. But it was the crack that finally shattered everything left inside me, and in its place, something new was born. Cold, clear, methodical. For years, I had quietly been gathering evidence, not for revenge, but because some part of me always knew it might be needed one day. Photos of bruises, mine and my sister's, passwords she'd once trusted me with in another life, details about her job. I didn't scream, didn't threaten, didn't slam any doors. I sat down and started, calmly, step by step, like a surgeon removing a tumor without a single wasted motion. I contacted Child Protective Services, and she was arrested. I reported her fraud to her employer, and she was fired. I changed the passwords on all her email accounts, locking her out of her own digital life. I filed a report with the tax authorities, and she was left owing thousands of dollars. Each move was a stone, carefully laid into a wall separating my past from my future. My mother lost her job, her children, her reputation, and was left in debt to the government. And as far as I know, she still doesn't know that the architect of her downfall was the very son she'd spent years treating as weak, defenseless, incapable of fighting back.